Welcome to All Things Motocross. In this video, we're going to tell the story of Travis Pastrana's 125 Outdoor Championship. It's one of the best in history, and there's a lot that went on behind the scenes. The year is 2000, and Travis Pastrana was right in the middle of his rookie season. He had a very successful Supercross season, winning 3 125 main events as he battled for the 125 East Coast Championship, finishing third. Now it's time for the great outdoors. Let's go to Glen Helen for round 1. In the first moto, Pastrana would come from outside the top 10 to finish third. Unfortunately, hardly any of that was on camera.
At Glen Helen.
Lampson ain't any kind of a mistake. I mean, he came from 12 to catch him the first moto, so you gotta think he's got the speed, but Lampson said he was tight.
What seemed like a simple tip over in this corner actually broke Pastrana's scaphoid bone in his wrist. He would get up and finish fourth, finishing fourth overall.
The most impressive rookie debuts we've seen in a while came last week at Glen Helen with 16-year-old Travis Pastrana. But
it just hit just wrong, and it ended up tearing some ligaments through my hand and into my wrist. So doctor recommended I ride with the cast kit.
Headed for those difficult whoops that Davey was talking about. And oh, look at that. Travis Pastrana goes down.
Well, you really can. I mean, I'm not going to fault the guy. He's going for it, and that kind of stuff's going to happen. Right? And hopefully we'll get it back in the second race.
Well, I like Lee's approach, Travis. You know, I mean, don't try to change the thing that makes him so spectacular. Let him be aggressive. He's 16.
As ever here in the second moto. Lampson. And look at this. Travis Pastrana
trying to do a little bit too much here and there, sometimes cost him.
Here comes Pastrana looking for second place.
At Hangtown, Pastrana would finish 37th in the first moto, but would battle for the lead in the second moto, finishing second. High Point was an old-fashioned mutter.
Incredible balance by Pastrana, and he takes him on the off-camber.
This slick spot right there. Once everyone makes a lap, the best line and the worst line.
Oh, this is great for the fans on the final lap. Travis Pastrana putting the big challenge to Kelly Smith.
Out a little bit.
Here comes Pastrana to the inside. The lapper is there, though, and Travis Pastrana has stalled the bike.
He just quit. What a frustrating day.
In the first moto, Pastrana's bike would quit, but the second moto was all his.
It's got to be a great feeling for Travis Pastrana on the verge of his very first moto victory. And now the finish line jump with a checkered flag, and he does the heel clicker. Oh, my goodness. As well as his team, KTM. There's a happy Roger DeCoster.
The good news is that you won. The bad news is your cast is wet.
I can't believe it. The doctor told me not to go swimming with it. Mud bath, same thing, right?
Despite the bike failure, Pastrana would finish 6th overall, winning his first moto. Next is Southwick. After soaking the cast on his wrist, Pastrana would cut his cast off for Southwick.
Pastrana is really putting the heat on number 24, Nathan Ramsey. Pastrana to the inside. They go bar to bar.
It's hard to really show your speed. Look at Travis, different line there, just trying to keep Nathan guessing.
Wide. Now cuts to the inside. Pastrana, nice clean move. Moves into the lead now. He's got the angle on this turn. Not easy in the sand soil. The checkered flag, but the heel clicker comes out.
The second moto was an epic battle between Pastrana and Talon Voland.
Pastrana making the move for second place. Gets by Fonseca.
Right now thinking he can put two motos together.
Whoa, he's going hard to the outside. Travis Pastrana working for the lead. They touch back wheel.
Back to second at Hangtown in second moto, so he is hot right now.
Slingshot effect for Travis Pastrana. Bar to bar we go now. This is for the win. Coming down to that speed section right there. East side now on Talon Voland. And the Suzuki has the lead on the final lap. What a performance by Travis Pastrana. Looks back. And the checkers for Travis Pastrana.
Pastrana went 1-1, showing the world he was a title contender.
Last Butts Creek, the big story was supposed to be Travis Pastrana's homecoming as a professional. Instead, the big story right now is Travis Pastrana's ankle injury.
Well, on Wednesday, he sprained his ankle really bad, and he had to stay off of it. So if it was most riders, I don't think he would be riding there, or they would be riding. But with Travis, you never know. He can take a lot of pain, and he's going to try it. And maybe with all his fans and his family, you know, we can see another miracle.
He actually ran over that ankle in practice and hasn't walked until yesterday. Yo-yo type of thing.
Look at Travis.
Where's Pastrana? And here comes Barcia regaining the lead.
More slick.
Oh, Pastrana all of a sudden pops right into the lead on Barcia. And into second in the points. Travis Pastrana, look out! Travis, how did he stay on the bike? New leader. Pastrana and Stefan Roncada in the battle for the lead. Here comes Pastrana. The track right now after the finish line jump as they go through several turns. Out of breaking late, coming down to the inside, but look at that move by Travis Pastrana. That means he'd be 20 points ahead of the young rookie. But all eyes are in the battle for first place. Here comes Roncada. Roncada finally found the move he wanted, but coming right back at him is Travis Pastrana.
Fans here just will not stop. Crowd in the fences waving shirts, cheering him on.
Takes a wheelie up the hill as he sees the checkers.
Despite picking up another injury, Pastrana battled for the lead both motos, finishing second overall. Pastrana had some struggles at Redbud, but would still finish second overall.
Lammy looking back earlier now. Whoa, little contact, baby.
Around curve.
Here's Travis Pastrana. Almost a lonely ride in second place for Travis right now, David. Look at the overall. Roncada sweeps. Pastrana moves up to second. Bar to bar, the two are going at it now. Who's going to give way? Continues between Pastrana and Roncada. Ooh, they start rubbing a little plastic that time. Number 26, Stefan Roncada. And they're looking at each other. Pastrana looking over like, hey, what are you doing there? Hands in the air. Finds a new pursuer in second place, Travis Pastrana, and a 41-point lead.
Coming into Kenworthy's, Pastrana had the giant task of cutting into Roncada's points lead. It was now or never for Travis.
Toe into the peg, no problem.
Troy, Ohio, first moto of 125 action. Number 199, Travis Pastrana, Team Suzuki, is our leader. But jump, Sellards comes in behind, cuts to the inside, and Sellards is our new leader. For a win here at Troy. He got his first motocross 125 win.
A poor start in the second moto left Pastrana finishing outside the top 10, but he picked up some points on Roncada. It was on to Washougal. Like Southwick, Pastrana and Voland had another second moto battle. Pastrana would win the moto and the overall. The tide was turning in Pastrana's favor.
I noticed in practice this morning you were wearing a RonRonMX.com sticker. Isn't Stefan Roncada the guy you're challenging for the national championship?
Yeah, Stefan's a great racer and a pretty good friend of mine, so he asked me to wear a RonRon.com sticker, and I said, well, sure, I'll put it on the back of my chest protector so you can read the back of it all the way to the finish line.
And Roncada in a difficult position. This is a great opportunity for 199.
Should have high-sided over that berm a little bit, but he didn't. Heel clicker, that works out perfect.
Next game's coming up, and he come back here and take the checkered flag. There's the move downhill. That hill is so steep. In the Supercross season. And a little celebration after the checkered flag for Travis Pastrana.
Pastrana had the momentum and was putting the heat on Roncada. However, in between Millville and the next race at Broome, Pastrana competed in the X Games trying his first backflip. Pastrana would win the X Games, but would break the talus bone in his foot. With 2 rounds to go, Pastrana had the momentum, but he picked up another injury at the X Games.
Can Travis Pastrana pick up more points than number 26? Can 26 hold on to the points lead?
Roncada, things are good.
Justin Buckaloo getting the whole shot honors here pretty soon. Justin Buckaloo is still our leader, but here goes Travis Pastrana. Great speed, and then he's got the off-camber. And here's our leader, Travis Pastrana. He's having a great time. Crowd anticipating something. Oh, just land with no hands. Checkered flag and all.
One more thing, Lee McCullum, he's always really serious on the pit board, always writing like, you know, exactly what I need to do.
Looking at it.
He wrote a smiley face. Lee's getting into it. Thank
Way to
you.
go, Travis. Great ride.
Pastrana went 1-1 at Broome. Coming into the last round at Steel City, Pastrana was 6 points down. With 2 motos, it was winner takes all.
Good position. He's been great at the gate lately. See if he can do it again.
Moto number 1 is underway. A great start by Pastrana on the inside. Second place. Craig Albertine, a win is worth 3 points over second place. Roncada's got his work cut out for him.
He's doing is right. He doesn't have to worry about pressure from Roncada right behind him. He's able to relax, ride his own race, ride to his potential.
But everything started out perfect for us, you know, the way it started and all that, and I hope everything stays this way.
As he comes up the hill, the checkers are waving, and this is his 9th moto win of the year.
Now you're 1 point behind. 35 minutes to go. That's it for the national championship.
One race, it all comes down to this. It's going to be a battle. Hopefully Stefan and I come out 1-2. That's what I'd like to see. It's going to be an awesome race, and he's a great rider. So, you know, if he gets out to a better start, it's going to be a tough one.
Roncada, a good start. And Justin Bucklew takes over the lead.
Right now, Travis is a Yamaha Troy sandwich. Almost hits the back tire of Bucklew. That could have been disastrous right here, make this easy, and he does. So Roncada moves up. Davey talked about that Hollywood script. It just got better.
Let's see what Pastrana does.
A double heel clicker off of a pretty difficult double jump. Well, Travis, you know, good job in your rookie year. You know, you won some races. You learned a lot. Next year it'll be a different deal. Well, here they are watching this kid freestyle his way to a title.
An incredible season-ending charge is complete with a checkered flag and the 125 championship.
Normally, half these people are in their car headed out. They have all stayed because they know that as long as Travis is on that motorcycle, something exciting is going to happen.
I was right behind him and I couldn't keep up the pace this time. He won, he deserves it, so I'm okay with that. I'm not very disappointed because that was a fair way.
Thank you guys so much. I don't even know what to say right now. To tell you the truth, I came in today optimistic, but I knew Stefan's a great racer, and I didn't think I was going to get it my first year. So there's no words to describe what I'm feeling. American Suzuki, and my Mechanically McCollum and Gary Billy have been backing me so much the whole year. Even when I was down 41, you know, Stefan had some bad luck, I had some bad luck. So the series, it couldn't have been any better.
Travis, congratulations. The sport's a lot better since you came along.
Thank you so much.
Travis Pastrana came back from one of the biggest points deficits in motocross history, riding through 3 significant injuries and winning the X Games along the way. There is no other story in motocross quite like this one, and he even went on to win the Motocross of Nations the same year. Pastrana's racing career was short, but the history he made was monumental.